All right, here we go. Here's another daily pattern. It's the day after Christmas. I hope everybody had a really good Christmas and that you're all healthy and happy and ready to go. Getting ready for the new year. Here we are. The newest pattern is, I don't know how to say this. It's the letter J and then the letter L. There's no vowels there. So, JL. I don't know. But this is by Cynthia Kumala. First thing we need to do, she's got you drawing these dots and then doing the diamond grid, connecting the dots. I am not going to draw the dots because that's just going to throw me way off. I'm just going to draw a diamond grid. Start with a diamond grid. And then, oops, I got to turn this just right so you don't get glare. And then on the corner, you're going to draw this little shape and fill in just a little bit. And it looks like, because see, these were all on this corner, but then this one's on the other corner. It looks like you can just randomly put them. Because here's another one going this way. All right, so it appears that just in every one of these diamonds, on one of the corners, you want to put this little shape. It's sort of a slightly curved and then a curve like a triangle. This shows it pretty clear like that. Make this little curve and then fill in that little triangle there. Okay. Doesn't look like it's going to be too hard. I like this variation on a more wonky kind of a grid. And then on this one, it looks like she actually did an aura around, kind of like when you draw Enzeppel, and then did the little corner thing here so that they look like little pages are curling up. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. I probably will do a little wonkier grid because, you know, wonkier is better, my opinion. So we're just going to give this a start. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a bit of a border. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm a little zoomed out. Okay. So we want a diagonal grid though. So I'm going to just start here. Oops. That pen didn't draw very well right there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make it slightly wonky. Like that. And then turn my page. I want diagonal. Really want not square. I don't want to go straight across like this. I went straight across here, so I want to go more upward to make it more diagonal. Like that. Something like that. And then just randomly in the corner put my little flappy bits. I think maybe before I do that, I'm going to strengthen and embellish some of these lines, especially this one because I started out with that one kind of funky. So I'm going to do that now. my poor little neighbor dog, he's not happy. Don't know if you can hear him. He's out there kind of crying. He doesn't usually do that. They must be gone. I'm going to give this some weight. Really emphasize this. Webbing or netting or whatever. Really don't seem to have any rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I just didn't want it all skinny. Skinny just didn't feel right to me. So if today is December 26th, then today is the day that everybody is gone out to the shops to get their after Christmas bargains or to return their gifts that they don't like. I don't think I've ever really done that. I just am appreciative for anything anybody wants to give me, and I don't return things. I have occasionally returned or exchanged, not returned, but exchanged an article of clothing if it doesn't fit. It's the only time I've done that. I try really hard to get the same thing that the person gave me, though, because, you know, that's they spent time and energy thinking about me and wanted me to have that particular item, so I try really hard, unless they don't, you know, still don't have it in stock or whatever. But and then there are sometimes when you can't return something for one reason or another. I just keep it, and if it's something I can't use, you know, I give it away to someone who can. You know, pass it on, pass it forward. But I know that on my schedule, today is going to be the day that I'm working, and we're in retail. We're going to be working extraordinarily hard to switch over and clearance out all whatever Christmas we might have left, which is probably not a whole lot at this point. And believe it or not, we're going to have to put up Valentine's Day stuff. It's already in our stockroom, ready to go. I'm recording this early, so it's actually almost about 2 weeks until this will air. But we've already got our Valentine's stock in the stock room, and it's ready to go. And yeah, I'm not really ready to think about Valentine's Day yet. But then again, it will be here before you even realize. Blink of an eye, it will be Valentine's Day. Doesn't seem like it, but you know, there were all those people who were complaining that we had started getting Christmas stuff out before Halloween, and now Christmas is over already. So yeah, That went by fast, didn't it? And one of the reasons we have to get it all out so early is because I don't know about other stores. I just know about where I work. But we do not have the storage space in our stockroom to have stuff just sitting back there. You know, everything's got to go out. If we have it, you see it. It's kind of how the way life works in our place. All right, that looks better. That's to me has a lot of movement, has a lot of interest to it. And then I'm just going to just randomly decide which corners, excuse me, are going to have this shape. It's going to come up like that, and like that, and like that. And then you just color that part in like that. It's really all there is to it. And you just want one in every square. This is one of those ones where it's going to be the shading is going to really make a difference. I'm going to do this one, I think. One here. That was a little pointier than I had anticipated, but that's okay. That looks fine. Be there. I'm making some of them bigger than others. I think that will make it more interesting. Just making sure that every single one has one. That's all. Maybe here. Okay, here. There. Am I missing any? Yes, this one needs one. This corner. All right, that will work. Okay, so this pattern name, so it doesn't really matter which direction I put this. I'm going to do it this way. Is JL. And I'm going to do some shading because that was a nice quick drawing, right? I'm just going to decide, since they're all going all random weird directions, they're all going to get a bit, and I'm just going to randomly put on one side a little bit of shading, On the other side, more. Oh, excuse me. My darn nose. I don't know if this is cold or if this is allergies. I think it's a cold, but because it's the wrong time of year for my allergies usually. But oh my goodness, I cannot stop sneezing. My nose is running. So. Okay. Did I get them all? Looks like it. All right, so now we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna use my littlest one. Just a little bit right there and there. And I think I'm gonna put a little bit right here, but I'm not gonna get new graphite. I'm just gonna use what's left on the stump and do it right there. Yep. Okay. See, my theory here on putting more shading on one side than the other is just that your eye will automatically make it more 3D when there's more shading on one side than the other. Your eye says, oh, there's light coming from this side. It's casting a bigger shadow on one side than the other, and so it will automatically create a more 3D look, even though I'm doing it kind of randomly and I'm not really following a light source. Your eye will figure that out. Brains are amazing things. Would be really nice to be able to breathe. Just doing a little smudging. I might actually grab my other one that has more graphite stuck on it. And I'm just doing a little bit of smudging on the edges of some of these. Oops, I missed one. All right, well, let's blend that one out. All right. I like it. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. Absolutely. So I don't know how to say the name. It's JL. I'm actually gonna, I think I'm gonna actually write this as an L. Capital L, even though it's not a capital L. JL. Just because I don't know how to say it. And there we go. That was good. That was a good, easy transition out of Christmas into starting our new year. One more week to go, all the letter J. And then I'm assuming that in January we're going to do some Ks. And yeah, this is awesome. You guys have a really blessed day. I like what Gina Aaron says. And go out, do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. I really appreciate that sentiment. Go out and do something nice for somebody else because they deserve it too. And yeah, you have a great day. Bye-bye.